All right, Friday show. Who's ready? Let's fucking do it.
All right, so I wrote this song. While I think about it, anger makes me. Like when we have peace for our children. Understand it. I'm gonna do my part. So listen, Don't you know it's time to be fair? Won't you lend a hand? Won't you show the world your outrage? Won't you take a stand?
What is up, humanity? Welcome to the greatest one-man show in the history of all mankind. It's the Dusty Show, and hell yeah, Friday. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. It's an honor to entertain you tonight. Got a pretty good show for you guys. I didn't do a whole lot yesterday. Gonna be honest. Had half a box of wine, and I watched the second day of the RNC, where Trump took the nomination, gave a rambling 90-minute speech. We're going to cover that. It was a great embarrassment, of course, as it always is, but exactly what America deserves, the reality show that is America. Going to cover all the highlights tonight, so thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. Love you back, all of you. As always, super chats are on, like of the show. No questions dodged, every question answered. It is literally my job, so over here, there is a dollar sign. Click on the dollar sign. Boom! Buy my love in the super chats, and it all goes to the animal sanctuary and to keep my show in the air. So if you like it, please help me out and have me read your beautiful, beautiful words in my amazing voice. Hell yeah! All right, we did it. Let's go and get the show off, folks. Get it going. I'm ready for my fucking weekend to begin. I don't know about you. Let's do some fucking Chud Watch. Red flag, woo-hoo! And dumbest people alive, Colt. Here they all are. Got little post-it notes, got tea bags on their ears. Talking about NPCs, folks. Total cult members, blindly following whatever they have to do to signal to the other cult members. I'm one of you. I'm one of you. And there's I know it, folks. Look at these lemmings. Bah! Bah! Grazing herd. Solidarity. Let me take one in your ear. Oh my God. Thank you. Now everybody knows that I'm a butt-licking cultist like the rest of you. I wish I could swallow his balls in real life, but I can't. So this is what I'll do. I'll tape a fucking ripped up napkin to my ear. You're embarrassing. It's barely staying on. It's barely staying on. Good God. So fucking weird. Weird ass code. And you the same motherfuckers that refuse to wear a mask. Remember, fuck you. I'm not wearing that face diaper. Remember that? Oh no, I can't be inconvenienced for 5 minutes in Walmart. It's the worst thing ever. Yeah, here you are. Fucking putting your tea bags in your ear. You guys are such creeps. And then they broke out the big leagues for night 2, y'all. The Brain Trust. Hulk Hogan, Tucker Carlson, Dana White, and Kid Rock. You know, the greatest humans among us. All of the brain cells together in one place. I hope no one blows a bomb up. What will we do? We'd wipe out all our intellect in one fell swoop. But anyway, some people noticed it was nightmarishly terrifying at the RNC night 2. They really bringing out the fascism. Not trying to hide it. Here's the governor of Texas.
He will arrest the criminal illegal immigrants and put them behind bars. Or send them back.
Send them back! Send them back! Fuck brown people! Fuck brown people! Yep. We need immigration, folks. It's the only thing keeping us from going into a full recession, but don't tell conservatives about it. Always the way, scapegoat the Browns, scapegoat other poor people in order to distract you and get you to vote against your own best interest. And that was on display in full force Listen to these ghouls.
As a guy who spent 34 years deporting illegal aliens, I got a message to the millions of illegal aliens that Joe Biden's releasing our country in violation of federal law.
Welcome to America. Thank you. We appreciate your service.
You better start packing now.
Oh, no, I was wrong. Yay!
You're damn right.
Damn right. We're so tough.
Because you're going home.
Yep. Really worry about those brown folks. They're not the ones keeping you from being able to afford to have children, buy groceries. They are not responsible for any of that whatsoever, dude. It's the richest sucking so much wealth out of the economy. They have almost every fucking dollar. They continue to do it over and over again with the boot on your fucking throat. But yeah, let's scapegoat brown people. Let's scapegoat those who are just trying to make a better life for themselves and their family. That's the real problem in this country. And yeah, here's the unity party. Mass deportations, because that's really what's important, folks. Get rid of the Mexicans. That's really going to save our fucking country. But no, it's not. Meanwhile, Kid Rock doing what he does, which apparently is boring the shit out of everybody. I mean, what's lamer than a Republican crowd anyway? Well, Kid Rock playing for a Republican crowd, I guess, would be lamer. But nobody was dancing. Nobody was into it. Nobody has any rhythm or style. Most of all, fucking Grandpa Rock. Nobody moving, nobody bobbing, just completely standing still with their arms crossed. Just the most bland potato salad you've ever had. And Kid Rock not even pretend to sing. Look, he's holding the mic down while the song is singing, lip syncing his ass off, but not even really lip syncing, not even doing anything, just standing there. So, phone it in, but why would you not? Get your check and go home, Kid Rock. And then they broke out the big guns, folks. The big guns. You guys remember that wrestler who was real popular when you were a kid, but he sucked at wrestling? Like, his finishing move was a leg drop. He barely fucking moved, this guy. Remember him? Anyway, yeah, it was Hulk Hogan. First off, he got up there to lick the orange asshole.
Crowd behind you. You're going to speak to him.
I can't wait. This is going to be like body slamming the giant at WrestleMania.
What brought you out here? Why are you here?
Well, you know, Brett, I got tired of remaining silent. You know, I sat back and watched the borders collapse. I watched the economy collapse. You know, I watched the price of gas.
So you watched that under the Trump administration, because Biden has increased everything dramatically since Trump left office, and he had less jobs than he started with. Created the whole thing. That's what you're talking about? No? Okay.
Price of food, everything just do an upside down flip.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan real worried about the price of food, this rich asshole.
And when they took a shot at my hero, Donald.
They? You mean your fellow Republicans took a shot? Yeah, when your fellow Republicans did it, you definitely had to vote against Democrats, I guess.
Trump. I realized that I couldn't be silent anymore.
You were never silent. You were one of the loudest, orangest bastards since Donald Trump.
I had to step up. I had to be a real American, just like all these real Americans here in Donald Trump. I have a voice too, and I want people to know it's time to talk. It's time not to be silent anymore.
I saw your crowd behind you.
Yeah, Donald Trump, my hero. I've been so quiet, y'all. But you hadn't. Anyway, got out there and he stunk the place up. It's all a fucking joke, y'all. It's all a fucking joke. Before I play the actual speech he gave, it was more like a WWE wrestling promo in full character, because we're not a serious country. Guys, remember back in the day when Hulk Hogan got caught on audio recording saying the N-word over and over again?
So it gets to the point where I really broke was fucking the black and son, would have been hanging out, I caught them holding hands together on tour, they were getting close. I just want to do fucking good. I'm not a double standard type guy. I'm racist to a point. Yeah. You know, fucking here's the thing.
Oh, N-word, yep.
We all are that way. Yeah, but when it comes to black people, you can't say, I don't give a fuck shit. I don't care. I'm a football player, I'm a basketball player. If we're going to talk with beggars, let's get a rich
yeah, if she's going to have sex with black people, make sure it's a professional basketball player. We need to get rich around here before we have any brown babies. According to super racist Hulk Hogan. Apparently he also called the Rock an N-word one time. Anyway, it was all a joke. It's all a clusterfuck. It's all a clown show. It's a circus, y'all. Here are the odds on favorite to win the Republican presidential race.
I think about how Donald Trump, his family was compromised. When I look out there and I see Donald Trump, I think about how his business was compromised.
He literally made like $6 billion as president.
But what happened last week when they took a shot at my hero?
Okay. My president? They took a shot at my president? Like, who is this they? Somebody please ask anybody that says the word they, who the fuck they talking about? Incels?
And they tried to kill the next president of the United States.
So I love this. He's about to rip apart the American flag on his shirt in order to show his true allegiance, Donald Trump.
Enough was enough.
What a metaphor.
And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
Yay! Man, his hands look really tiny. Tiny hands. So just embarrassing, sad, pathetic day for our country. But yes, these are the odds-on favorite to rule us all. And just to make us feel better, here is Shawn Michaels super kicking the fuck out of Hulk Hogan. Sexy ass Shawn Michaels. Shawn! Yeah, I know he's cute. I think it's sexy. He's got the moves that drive the girls wild. Hell yeah! He's just a sexy boy. You guys know that. And then, yeah, Idiocracy, folks. It wasn't supposed to be a documentary, and yet here we are. It's almost actualized with President Camacho. And yep, another angle of this. Art imitating life, basically the same exact shit. Soothsayer that Mike Judge is predicted America and what we had fucking become. So, embarrassing. And then Trump, of course, blew a kiss to Uncredible Hulk. Mwah! Mwah! Love you! Love you, fellow orange hot dog skin goof. Appreciate you. And has the mind of a toddler. Dude literally fell asleep when his son was speaking. But when Hulk Hogan's ripping his shirt off, Grandpa Hogan escaped from the old folks' home. Well, I love it. I'm wide awake now for the important shit. So embarrassing. And yeah. Then he brought a mannequin out there with the firefighter jacket and helmet of that guy that got shot behind him. Remember the guy that God killed? God made the bullet go around Trump and then hit this other dude that God didn't give a shit about? Well, then he went out there and he kissed his helmet like he did with the flag. Just the cringiest, most pandering bullshit. But I guess this works for the fucking idiots who put the toilet paper on their ears. Meanwhile, Elon Musk donating $45 million a month to this dude who got up there and immediately said this.
And I will end the electric vehicle mandate on day one.
Yay!
Thereby saving the U.S. auto industry from complete obliteration, which is happening right now, and saving U.S. customers thousands and thousands of dollars per car.
So it's the man who wants to put a tariff on everything. So why is Elon Musk supporting this? Well, it's very simple. Elon Musk actually wants the subsidies to be cut because it pulls up the ladder behind him and it makes sure none of the other car companies can compete. And he doesn't feel like he needs the mandate anymore because he feels like, I guess, Tesla cars are already so far ahead of the competition that they can sell enough without having to have the government mandate 50% electric vehicles by 2035 or whatever. So he's fine with it. He's already got his pound of flesh from the government. Nobody else can get any. Meanwhile, I watched the whole fucking presidential speech that he gave. his whole I accept the nomination. And so here's my thoughts on it. Watch the whole 90-minute thing, y'all. That's why I needed some wine. And so I actually thought for the first 20 minutes, an incredibly strong speech, y'all. I don't know if anybody else you're watching is covering this accurately and honestly, but I just want to be straight up honest. The Republican base is incredibly motivated right now. They were energized as fuck. You know when Trump says, we had a grown man come up just crying his eyes out to me? He's not even lying when he says that. When he was speaking, they scanned the audience, and they were just full-grown men. They're just bawling their eyes out when he's speaking. It was literally like a cult rally where they were worshiping Donald Trump. And gave a very powerful, what I thought, of course, it's all lies. It's all bullshit. It's all self-aggrandizement. But for Trump, did exactly what he needed to do. Spoke powerfully to his cult base and energized them. Now, after the first 20 minutes, he needs an editor real bad. He just starts rambling for another whole fucking hour. And he lost the entire audience. He lost everybody that was watching. Fucked himself over because he couldn't shut his goddamn trap. But anyway, as long as you only watch the first 20 minutes, you're all in, baby. You probably liked it. But needless to say, he told lie after lie, a fire hose of lies. And CNN had their debunker guy on there to debunk all this bullshit.
The world was at peace. Our opponents inherited a world at peace and turned it into a planet of war. We're in a planet of war. The whole world was at peace, and now the world is blowing up around us.
This is false. Trump did not achieve world peace when he was president, certainly wasn't at peace when he left office. There were active wars or armed conflicts in dozens of nations in 2020, 51 by one research institution's count, and then 51 again in 2021. Trump handed President Biden ongoing civil wars in Yemen and Syria, of course, an unresolved Israeli-Palestinian conflict, Israeli-Iranian conflict, a war in Ethiopia. I could go on for a while, but I don't have time because there were so many other false claims. So let's adjust some of those, not even all of them. He repeated his usual lie about Democrats having cheated in the 2020 election. It's nonsense. He said crime is going up. The opposite is true. It's gone sharply down in 2023 and early 2024, is now lower than it was under Trump in 2020. He said we have the worst inflation we've ever had. Again, not even close. It is 3% right now. The U.S. record is 23.7%. He said there was no inflation under him. It was low, of course, but not non-existent. It was 8% total for his presidency, 1.4% year over year in the month he left office. He said the price of groceries is up 57% under Biden. It's actually 21%. He said Democrats are proposing to quadruple people's taxes. That is imaginary. He said his tax cut was the largest in American history, not even close again. He said the Biden administration does nothing to stop migrants. Well, the administration tried to get Congress to pass a bill to tighten the border, and after Trump himself helped to kill that bill, Biden took executive action to tighten the border. Trump said he stopped human trafficking. Again, not true. He said China stopped buying oil from Iran under him. Also did not happen. He said foreign governments are deliberately sending criminals and mental health patients to the U.S. as migrants. His own campaign has been unable to provide proof for that. I certainly haven't found any myself. He said we defeated ISIS, 100% of ISIS, in a couple of months. In fact, the ISIS caliphate was declared fully liberated more than 2 years into his presidency. And there were other exaggerations about trade with China, about North Korean missile launches, about gas prices, about IRS agents. So it just went on and on and on in terms of falsehood, just like the speech went on and on and on itself. Jake?
Yep, so there you go, pretty much. No reason for you to watch it. It was all lies, lies, damnable lies, except for the first 20 minutes when he pretty much described the assassination attempt and all that. And that was a pretty powerful moment, I assume, for the people that follow him. But apparently, according to this, Donald Trump's chances of winning election slump after RNC speech. Don't know if this is true or not, but I'll take whatever I can get. Donald Trump's odds of winning the 2024 presidential election have weakened in the aftermath of the speech to the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee on Thursday, according to leading bookmaker. I guess that's the ones we should be listening to. People trying to make money off of it. Trump delivered a convention speech lasting over 90 minutes as he formally accepted the Republican Party's 2024 presidential nomination. Anyway, lied, and the odds makers are like, no, that wasn't good. We think his chances are less now, so we'll see if they know what the fuck they're talking about. Meanwhile, not everybody was real happy about it. The groypers seem to be jumping off the Trump bandwagon. Let's see what the white supremacist wing of the Republican Party has to say.
I'm not a Republican, and I don't care that much. And I'm not going to turn out. Illinois is a blue state anyway, and I don't even really care. I'm not energetic. I'm not enthusiastic.
You and me both.
I don't like to leave the house to begin with.
I hear that.
I'm not leaving my house to vote.
Hell no.
Vote for what? For J.D. Vance and Usha?
I know,
I'm
right?
not voting for this.
She's Indian,
I'm not
y'all.
lending my credibility to this.
So much credibility.
As a real conservative, as a real right-wing American.
Real as fuck.
You could not force me to care about this. You
No
could not
cares.
bribe me to care. I don't care.
So no fucks given for the white supremacist. Hopefully they drag him down because that's like, what, 70% of his base or something. Meanwhile, I love this story. Apparently a man donated 2 expensive cranes so that the American flag could be strung up between them for a Trump rally, for the one where he got almost assassinated. And they can't get the cranes back because it's an active police crime scene. And he says he's lost about $50,000 worth of business because he can't get his cranes back. But he's like, oh, it's fine. I'm honored to lose money for Donald Trump. So, good. You get what you fucking deserve anyway. Lose all your money, fucking morons. Meanwhile, sitting at the RNC, yep. It's the United States of Israel. Israel first, folks. Not even trying to hide it. Israeli flag, more prominent, if anything, on this dress, showing where her loyalties lie. That should be the new flag of America, really, to be honest with you, if we're being honest. And then, I told you about this last time, folks, but apparently it's true. The RNC broke Grindr. Grindr outage reported problems, and here's the map, folks. Here's where they had the most usage on Grindr, and yep, it was right at the Republican National Convention. All the closeted gays getting their dicks wet at the RNC. It's just like Bohemian Grove, right? A bunch of gay dudes just gaying it up as they make life harder for all other gay people except for them. Meanwhile, Zuckerberg came out in support of Trump in a way that lets him have plausible deniability and say it wasn't him coming out in support of Trump, but it is, folks. Mark Zuckerberg says, seeing Donald Trump get up after getting shot in the face, and he didn't get shot in the face, he got his ear buzzed a little bit, and pump his fist in the air with the American flag is one of the most badass things I've ever seen in my life, the Meta Platforms Inc. chief executive officer said Thursday during an interview. On some level, as an American, it's like hard to not get kind of emotional about that spirit and that fight. And I think that that's why a lot of people like the guy. Zuckerberg 40 declined to endorse Trump, but if you don't like follow that up immediately with that said, you shouldn't vote for Trump because he is a threat to democracy. You're already trying to overthrow the government, put himself as a dictator. He's fleeced America in every way possible. He literally got rid of the pandemic response team right before COVID hit. His feckless response led to the deaths of 1 million extra people. He is not suited in any possible way to be the leader of America. Do not vote for him. You know, something like that, anything. But when you just say this, be like, but I'm not supporting him, it's an endorsement. It's 100% an endorsement. And no wonder that all these rich people are circling the wagons around Donald Trump. They all want their tax cuts. They all want the protection the elite get under Donald Trump. And I've just never seen it, folks. This stacked against us. You have all the richest people, richest man in the world, Elon Musk, all of Twitter. Now you have Facebook on board with it. You have our childhood icons, Hulk Hogan, up there cheering for Donald Trump. It's just depressing how much the deck is stacked against us right now. Hopefully cooler heads will prevail. Hopefully America will come through. We'll see. And you guys hear about the gunman? Was exactly like I said, folks. Was a crime of opportunity. Apparently before the assassination attempt, he was Googling both the locations of Joe Biden and Donald Trump, where they were speaking, where they were holding rallies. He was looking just to kill whichever one he could. And Donald Trump just happened to be speaking like 30 minutes from his house. And so he's like, okay, well, there you go. I had my opportunity. I'm just going to drive out there, take a ladder, see if I can climb on top of one of these buildings and get some shots off. What's the worst that could happen? I'm going to kill myself anyway. Might as well take my shot at being one of the most famous assassins to ever exist. So that's why he did it, folks. Just trying to aggrandize himself, go down in history. But unfortunately, kid, going to go down in the history as a loser who couldn't even shoot straight. And meanwhile, I'll take Edgy Lord Boy for 5,000, Alex. Here's the peak of edginess, folks. Outside the RNC with a sign that says, he's an American hero. I mean, he's not. He missed. So, I guess he is a potential American hero. But he failed miserably. So, fuck that dude. Meanwhile, Walter Masterson has a very good question.
So a Republican gets shot by a registered Republican using a gun that Democrats tried to ban, and somehow it's the Democrats' fault? Got it.
Yep. Always the Democrats' fault. It's they. They did it. A Republican incel tried to kill Trump, but it's they. It's the deep state. Doesn't matter what reality is. We're always going to play the victim and lie about it. Meanwhile, you guys remember the grassroots organic uprising against Bud Light because of Dylan Mulvaney. They dared send one can with Dylan Mulvaney's face on it to her. So, boycott billions of dollars. Well, you're going to laugh. It turns out it was billionaire funded. Yeah, of course it was. Tax filings obtained by The Guardian show how the right-wing dark money impresario Leonard Leo helped fuel the Bud Light boycott in response to ads featuring the transgender activist Dylan Mulvaney. It's the exact same thing they've always done, folks. When I was a kid, it was satanic panic. Rich people trying to scare you into voting against your own best interest. This is why you heard about it, conservatives. It's not because all the left wing were trying to put it in your face. I'm left wing, would have never even heard about it if it wasn't for you guys bitching and crying about it. It's this right here. The billionaires funding it, pushing it, shoving it down your throat so you're scared, you're angered. So you'll go right out there and vote for Donald Trump when this literally has no effect on your life whatsoever. Bud Light sending a transgender influencer one can with her picture on it. No effect on you. Zero. But you'll still get out there, bitch, moan, cry, soil yourself because some rich dude told you to. Just the dumbest, most gullible fucking sheep there is. Meanwhile, let's see what they're outraged about this week. The 1 million moms, which is just really one person, mad at roach spray. Let's watch the commercial, folks. See if you can discover what they're all pissed off about in this commercial.
Whoa! Hotshot, Ant, Roach, and
Oh no, I'm outraged! What? How could they have this in America? So, yep, via email from the head group leader, Monica Cole. The company leaders of Hotshot Insecticides need to know that parents disapprove of its currently airing bug spray commercial, as it includes a profane statement for its ant, roach, and spider killer multiple scents. Whoa, it's blurted out at the beginning of the commercial while roaches start to crawl across the floor. But then the statement, a holy shit moment, is plastered in bold letters on the screen during the current Hotshot bug spray ad. This type of vulgarity is inappropriate and unnecessary. Foul language or the implication of it is not needed in this or any commercial, but that is obviously what Hotshot intended with their bold statement. I think you need to drink some Hotshot, bitch. Go towards the fucking light. Ain't got enough to worry about. Just don't watch it. And then one more. Did you guys see this one? God damn it. The whole family is so weird. So you know how Donald Trump repeatedly talked about wanting to have sex with his daughter. If it wasn't his daughter, maybe have sex with her. She has a smoking body. She's a hot piece of ass. All of it. Remember that? They're creepy pedos. The whole Trump family. And the acorn doesn't fall far from the pedo tree. Here is Cody Jr., Donald Trump Jr.'s son, putting this video out himself, where he insinuates that he finds his own daughter sexy. And he put this out, folks, because this is so normal to them, they don't even think anything of it when they do creepy shit like this.
Guy, what do you think? Getting makeup make me look sexy like you?
Yeah! Getting makeup to make me look sexy like you. You look so sexy, my 17-year-old daughter. When I look at you, the word that comes to my mind, sexy 17-year-old daughter. Sexy and 17, yeah! Yikes! That is the Trump family, and that is my Chud Watch for tonight. Hell yeah, we did it. They're fucking sickos. Yes, they are. They're definitely fucking sickos. And folks, get your super chats in. We're only at, $38, so need to get it up a little bit more. You need to get up a little bit more. Help me out if you can, so I keep doing this show. And all right, folks, move right along. Going to read all the super chats at the end of the next section. But first, it's time for Ride with Biden. Right off the fucking cliff. I don't know what's going to happen, folks. I'm usually pretty good at predicting things, but I'm still on the fence about it. First off, a whole bunch of Democratic senators and congresspeople came out asking Biden to drop out. Democratic Senator John Tester calls on Biden to drop out. Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown calls on Biden to drop out. Democratic Representative Jim Costa calls on Biden to drop out. Democratic Representative Sean Castern calls on Biden to drop out. Caitlin Collins, Democratic Representative Seth Moulton, who has known Biden for the past decade, called on him to drop out. Says he didn't seem to recognize me when I saw him in the Normandy recently. Seems bad. I don't know if that's true or not. But if he's not recognizing his friends, that's an ominous sign. Democratic Senator Martin Heinrich calls on Biden to drop out. Chuck Todd got on the CNN, the MSNBC, and said this.
Can you set the stage? I mean, where do you think we are in this? Will he or won't he pass the torch?
Look, I think now it's impossible for Biden to stay in, even if he wants to stay in, because there's too many Democrats on the record saying he needs to get out. They question whether he can serve another term. How do they suddenly put that toothpaste back in the tube? Let's say they do it, and you try to put Biden out there. How do these people answer the question in their own political debates, in their own interviews with local television and with bloggers and with podcasts and all of the with regular voters? They're sitting here right now, basically the leaders of the Democratic Party making the case to the country, this man cannot serve another 4 years. Hard stop. By the way, we don't think he can win, but many of them are simply saying he can't serve another 4 years. How do they flip that? So at this point, essentially, he's been forced off, because I don't think we're getting to the point where I don't think he can win the nomination with his own delegates. Okay, he's losing control of that process too. So I'm not going to get into his head, but you know, this is going to be there's only Hunter Biden and Joe Biden left to tell him it's pretty clear to me that many of the non-relatives have come to a certain conclusion. People with the last name of Biden have not.
Yeah, it's
that's where we're at right now.
Yeah,
which is what you would expect in Biden world.
I was going to say, ultimately, it is going to be a conversation and decision that he makes with family, right?
That's right. And you know, he's at home. He's in Rehoboth. All the family's there. So you know, is it this weekend? Is it? But this is unsustainable.
Yeah, sooner the better. Got to get out there immediately, because you're just killing Kamala's momentum. Even Cody Johnston on board to make fun of him. People are like, what is the case that Biden has to go? His polls are bad. Maybe someone else would do better. That's it. That's it. To which Cody Johnston lays out the case. The case against Biden is, listen, all right? I mean, give me a break. This isn't, he's the guy, for crying out loud. Nobody else had, look it up. 30, 28, 57 lies. Name someone who has. We're going to do, and we've done, in fact, well, I don't want to get into that anyway. So, I'm convinced. What up, Cody? And then, of course, Biden signaled he's staying in the race, because why would he not? why would he not try to kill any momentum Kamala has? But he sent his sycophants, his minions out to say, I ain't dropping out, Jack. I'm in it forever. I don't give a fuck about America. So don't know what's going to happen, folks. We'll see. I'm thinking he's going to drop out, though. That's my guess. I'm thinking Kamala's getting it. Dave Rubin not happy, though. They want Joe Biden to stay in the race because they think Joe Biden is a weak candidate that can easily beat Dave Rubin. Remember, the only reason they're booting Biden is because they know he can't win. Yeah, that's the best reason to boot somebody, right? Dave Rubin was like, they should keep him, even though they know he's going to lose. If they had any integrity, they would just lose on purpose. No, dipshit, we don't want to lose. We would like to win this one if we could, please. Media leaks are all part of the setup. If you want Trump to beat Pres Biden, dropping isn't good news, even though he clearly shouldn't be president. Yeah, he shouldn't be president, but don't drop out. Stay in so we can win. No. Get fucked, Dave Rubin. And then even Blue MAGA cracking this week, folks. You know it's Jover Rover when Blue MAGA starts to crack. Aaron Rupar, one of the most loyal Democratic insiders, been all over Joe Biden's nuts from the very fucking beginning, blinked. I've made no bones about the fact that I think Biden has gotten a bit of a raw deal, but it seems almost impossible to imagine him forging ahead with the campaign, while reports circulate that most prominent Dems, Pelosi, Schumer, Jeffries, and Alabama, think he should get out. And that's it, folks. When you lose Aaron Rupar, turn the lights out, go the fuck home. You're done. Even Ken Clipperstein, not having a serious primary appears to have been a Jover side. He's using the Joe logo, the Joe rhetoric too, folks. Jover side seems bad. The Joe lingo, that's the word I was looking for. But not everybody, folks. Not all Blue MAGA off the bandwagon, but they ain't taking it well. They see the writing on the wall, folks, and they are bitter and pissed off. Christopher Bouzy, who has his entire fucking career wrapped up in Joe Biden, thick as thieves, got 19,000 upvotes by saying, Biden said, fuck your polls, fuck backstabbing Democrat lawmakers, fuck wealthy donors, and fuck the mainstream media. He's not stepping aside. Let's go. Yeah, fuck your chance to win. Fuck your democracy. Fuck having a president that's not Donald Trump. He don't give a shit. He gonna go down with the Titanic like every captain should do. Here's Bougie. Fuck your polls. Yeah, fuck all the polls. Woohoo! We don't care about polls, baby. Who needs to win? It's not like this is politics or anything. Another from Christopher Bougie. What Democrats are doing to Biden and Harris is no different than what Republicans try to do on January 6th. Oh my God, just shut the fuck up. The only difference is no one is storming the Capitol building. Yeah, except for all the crime that is being committed. You know, instead of trying to overturn democracy, you know, if you just forget about that part, you forget about the part where they basically try to stop the peaceful transfer of power by storming the Capitol. Forget about all that. It's exactly the same, except for none of it's the same at all. But it's bad. I don't like it. So I'm going to make this bullshit comparison anyway, because I'm a fucking stooge. Meanwhile, folks, a great day for Kamala Harris. Just got to say it, folks. Now, once again, not my first choice, but it does to me seem like she's going to be the one that gets the nomination. We're going to go over reasons why. ALC just put out a long 1-hour video that I also watched where she lays out the case why she is on Biden's side. She's not sure he should step down or not. One of the big reasons that she gives is that if it's not either him or Kamala, that the $100 million war chest they have saved up can't go to the next candidate. So it sort of has to be Kamala to ensure they can keep that $100 million war chest for, you know, ads and shit. But she had a great day, folks. She got out there and she gave a speech. And honestly, this is the kind of thing that could get the Democratic base fired up. They can get rid of child-killing butcher Biden and put her on the airwaves every day, speaking well speaking with fire in her belly, calling Trump out and standing up for the policies and positions she's trying to push forward. I think she got a real shot. Case in point, the speech she gave yesterday.
So some of you may have heard Donald Trump's running mate deliver remarks at the Republican National Convention. He talked about his life story about growing up in Southwest Ohio, and it was compelling. It's a compelling story. And it was not the full story. Frankly, what is very telling is what he did not talk about on that stage. He did not talk about Project 2025, their 900-page blueprint for a second Trump term. He did not talk about it because their plans are extreme and they are divisive. In recent days, they've been trying to portray themselves as the party of unity. But here's the thing. If you claim to stand for unity, you need to do more than just use the word. You cannot claim you stand for unity if you are pushing an agenda that deprives whole groups of Americans of basic freedoms, opportunity, and dignity. You cannot claim you stand for unity if you are intent on taking reproductive freedoms from the people of America and the women of America. Trying to ban abortion nationwide as they do and restrict access to IVF and contraception as their plan calls for. You cannot claim to be for unity if you try to overturn a free and fair election and threaten to terminate the United States Constitution. And you cannot claim to be for unity when your entire economic agenda is designed to prioritize billionaires and big corporations over the middle class. We're too busy watching what you're doing to hear what you're saying.
Sounds good to me. I don't know what you're talking about, Riz. I want to see how much risk you motherfuckers have in that situation. One more short clip from Kamala. Got to give her a little bit of rub, folks. Got to try to push her over. Only thing we can do is put our spotlights on the greatest chances we have to defeat Donald Trump.
Do we want to live in a country of freedom, compassion, and rule of law, or a country of chaos, fear, and hate? We each have the power to answer this question. So today, then, I ask North Carolina, are you ready to make your voices heard? Do we believe in freedom? Do we believe in opportunity? Do we believe in the promise of America? And are we ready to fight for it? And when we fight, we win. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
So anyway, the bar is already so low, it's unfucking believable, but just anybody who's not a corpse, anybody that can get out there and stick it to Republicans a little bit, gives me hope at least. And then I saw this old picture of her, and I gotta say, I'm feeling funny in my nether regions a little bit. What? Honey McHoney, I'm ready to take some coconut milk, y'all. I'm ready to swallow all the coconut pills. Get in here, Mamala. Hells yeah. Hot. That is my riding with Biden. Kamala AOC. Maybe. Possible. Kamala anybody, I guess. Anybody but Joe Biden. And all right, folks, what you got to say about that? You put the lime in the coconut? Hell yeah, I will. Bite it. Delicious. Champ in the middle class. Can't be any worse. What? She's not going to destroy the country. Nope. Maybe she will kill a few less children. A boy can dream. And folks, I have a patron. Quick show for the patron. If you look in the description of this video you're watching right now under the more, boom! First off, you'll notice that this show comes on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. You're not going to know about the show because I am shadow banned everywhere. It only tells about 5% of my audience at one time on my Facebook, my Twitter, my YouTube, that I'm even having a show, which is meaningless. But we can combat that, folks. You can just know my show is happening every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and show up. And watching live is the best way to do it because you have an opportunity to get free tickets to the after party. It is the show I do after the show. That's the real show. And they give all kinds of free tickets away in the chat, but you have to be live to get them. But if you don't have one, be sure to sign up for my Patreon account. It's a great way to know the show's on because you get notifications of it. And you also get to help me stay in business, keep the lights on, keep me doing the show. So if you enjoy my program, please consider signing up for my Patreon and helping me out. And I'll see you at the after party. We got a good after party tonight, so be sure to join me. And all right, let's go ahead and read the super chats. Light button of the show. Let's see what kind of hero shit we got tonight. And nothing is showing up. All right, bad start. Why? Why is it not showing up? Okay. Well, let's try alternative. Fan funding. Let's go there. Let's see if that works. All right. I guess it's just, Wing Shoe is the first one. I thought there was some more. Okay. There is more. I see them. I don't know why it's fucking doing this. Maybe they'll show up over here. No? Oh, yeah, here. All right, we're going to do it this way. All right, Wing Shoe. Is that the Incredible Hulk? A 2012 film? Yep. The Uncredible Hulk. Best joke I can think of to do this with. Slow news week. What are you going to do? Nobody got shot or anything. Grumpy Career, the RNC crashed Grindr in Milwaukee. Too much for the servers. I showed that. They sure did. Nobody shocked. So far in the closet. PJ D4.99. Thank you, PJ. You rock. Who in $5 do you think most blue MAGA people are trolling? Nope, I do not. Just to make Trumpers self-reflect on their cult behavior? Absolutely not. They're not trolling. They really don't give a shit. I mean, I kind of see where they're coming from. You should vote for Biden over Trump, even if he is dead. But also saying that makes you sound exactly like a Trump cultist. And also, like, that's not the only choices. Corpse Biden or Trump. I mean, we do have time still to get weekend at Biden's out of fucking office and get somebody else who has a better shot. I'll never understand how the people do not see through Trump's lies. They don't want to fucking see, folks. People are betas. I hate to use that terminology. They're followers. They don't want to lead. They want somebody to tell them what to think, how to feel. They want to believe that someone is so smart, so much smarter than them, such a genius, that they have it all figured out because they're so scared of reality. Life is confusing and scary. You're born not fucking knowing anything. You have to figure everything out on your own. And they want to believe these gurus exist who are better than them, who have it all figured out that they can follow because it's easier that way. It's less scary that way. So, no, they don't have the ability to see through Trump's lies because they don't want to see through it. It's a sunk cost fallacy. If they were able to see through his lies, it would shatter their whole worldview. And it's too frightening because the truth is nobody has everything figured out. Nobody is some kind of genius guru who knows exactly what's fucking going on. Is going to guide you in the fucking right direction. You are the one you're waiting for. Don't put your faith in any fucking body else because you're only going to be disappointed. You're only going to be lied to and used. BBC! Sorry that I am late. Oh my God, the drama with my extended family and Trump is real. It's no fun being the only chocolate chip in the vanilla ice cream. I will inform you guys about it later. Love you all. Yeah, they make a video about it. I'd watch that. Seems cool. Intense socialisms from BBC. You guys just got a free ticket to the night's after party. Show up. Check the community section of YouTube for the link and give BBC your love. And $100 from BBC. Make the super chat. How we Joe to the world tonight. Fucking awesome. BBC. Everybody give him love. And if you haven't gone and signed up to his channel, make sure you do so. Put it in the description of the video, BBC. Thank you for your generosity, helping me keep the lights on. Pixel Pusher, $5. Take my money. I will. It's all gone. Pixel Pusher. Yoink. Philip Smith, thanks for telling me where to find torrents, Dusty. Love your show. Hey, no problem. If you guys are having trouble with the torrents like I showed you on my last after party, be sure you have a ad blocker installed on your Chrome. I use uBlock Origin. Otherwise, it makes using the torrent sites very difficult because lots of pop-ups happen. So install uBlock Origin on your Chrome. It's a Chrome extension. Just type Chrome extension uBlock or uBlock Origin, and you can install it. It really helps you with those sites. So, little pro tip. Sedona Rose, sending love from AZ. Love back to you, Sedona. Hope you're good tonight. Rebecca Poise, $20. Retracted. What? Rebecca Poise, $20. Looking forward to catching up with you tomorrow. Too exhausted after a long week of being case manager. Nurse for Trumpites. I'm sure that is exhausting. Look forward to hanging out with you tomorrow. Get some rest, Rebecca, and thank you for your generosity. 10 tickets from Jay Donkey. Hell yeah. Lucky motherfuckers. Show up and give Jay Donkey your love. Corgis can fly. $3. Cute. Thank you, Corgis. New Day, $10. Harris is starting to sound like a female Obama. That's what I thought, too. Sounds exactly like she's taking the Obama pill. Keep going, Dusty. Sorry it could be more, but hubby has been out of work for almost a year. Hey, it all adds up. Thank you for chipping in what you can, New Day. And $20 from Swaggering Cat. While the Ferals identify with the screw you, I got my mentality, they know it's socialism keeping them alive, and they send in their regards. Hell yeah, scritches. As always, to the Ferals, and thank you, Swaggering Cat. Appreciate you. Socialism rules. And hey, thank you for everybody who donated tonight. And still plenty of time to donate if you want to. Immortalize yourself forever and ever and save yourself from being deleted from the algorithm by donating in the super chats. But for now, we're right along, folks. It's time for Trash World. I got to get my Beast fix, y'all. Got to put that on the agenda for this week. I miss all my theme songs. First off, other night Trash World, Bob Newhart deleted Belly Up. Now, I was never a giant Bob Newhart fan, but this guy was around forever. He was on that show, the Bob Newhart Show. You know, this is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl. I'm Larry or something like that. Never liked that show either. It was not good. But anyway, Bob Newhart, he played Professor Proton of the Big Bang Theory. Remember that? Anyway, he dead. That's the gist of this. 94. Lasted a while. Pretty good. Later, dude. And then largest IT outage in history just happened, folks. Did you guys experience it? Business worldwide grapple with the ongoing major IT outage Friday as financial services and doctors' offices were disrupted while some TV broadcasters went offline. Air travel has been hit particularly hard with planes grounded, services delayed, and airports issuing advice to passengers. Basically, there's this CrowdStrike. It's some kind of application that was updated with Windows, and Windows bricked all kinds of fucking computers all over the country, mostly corporate computers. So bad. Like a Stephen King novel where all the electronics turn against us. Here is the Globe in Las Vegas. Blue screen of death. Happened all over. Local airlines. Yep. Seems bad. Everybody pissed off. Here's a 12-hour time lapse of American Airlines and Delta and United plane traffic. Here they are going, and then blip. Yeah, there it goes. All your planes now belong to us. Know a lot of people fucking pissed off at the airport right now. And then, folks, they're releasing footage of Jack Black on stage with his good buddy, 30-year partner, Kyle Gass, where Kyle Gass makes a very mild offhand joke to Satan, obviously joking, saying that he shouldn't miss Trump next time. And we get to see Jack Black's reaction to this mild joke.
don't miss Trump next time.
Jack Black's like, that was hilarious. That was the best thing I ever heard. And then he was like, I can no longer be friends with you. Last week, Jack left the band. Doesn't matter. Now we're back together again. But they're not back together, folks. They're not back together yet. Jack Black sold his best friend of 30 years down the river for this. Because he is now in the new Minecraft movie. Look how shit this looks, folks. But he's got $1 billion brand to think about. He can't be bothered with mild things like friendship or whatever. And then apparently Cal put up a apology letter on Instagram. I didn't read it, but then he took it down. He was like, fuck this. I ain't apologizing to you motherfuckers. I didn't do nothing wrong and good on you. Don't apologize, Cal Gas. Fuck Jack Black and fuck anybody who was offended. I thought comedy was legal now in conservative circles. And yeah, Jack Black with the time machine would go back to Hitler and be like, I hear you were injured. I'm very sorry. Political violence is never okay. Yeah, Jack Black. You better shoot Hitler with your time machine like everybody else does. Oh, hell no, you don't, Mr. Black. Meanwhile, folks, so this is just capitalism. This is what I always said. When Democrats from the left do it, it's completely fine. So it's completely fine when Republicans do it. But it just goes to show you how much things are changing. All these corporations that used to fake like they cared about gay people, like Home Depot, Hobby Lobby, even Target, are all bailing now because they're afraid they're going to get the Bud Light treatment. All the conservatives are threatening to boycott, so they're all jumping off the bandwagon. Like, I've always supported them doing this type of outreach to, you know, gays, minorities, and everything, because I'm like, obviously they don't mean any of this shit. Obviously they're just pandering to their customers, but it's better for them to do something good for a bad reason than not to do it at all. But now they're not pretending anymore. John Deere is ending its pride support. They've caved to the pressure, folks. And yeah, maybe this is better. Maybe it's better that they don't pretend anymore. They don't bullshit us that they actually care about these issues when they don't. Maybe their moral grandstanding should fucking end. So I'm going to look at this as a silver lining. But way to show your true colors, corporate America. And yes, the right is winning some of these wars, folks. They are regressing us. Just a few years ago, gay people were more acceptable. Trans people were more accepted than they are now. Definitely going in the wrong direction. And this is why, folks, stuff like this. Former writer of the IT crowd, Graham Lineman, whose entire life now revolves around hating trans people. This is another one of those doctors pushing for the anti-caste vote and BMA. They're literally just trying to get this person fired because they're trans now. That's what they've come to. Glitter and his transphobic far-right fan club trying to get a doctor kicked out of her job because she's trans. That's all it takes anymore. You don't even have to do anything wrong. Just the mere act of being trans is enough for them to try to harass your employers to get you fired, folks. They want to make sure trans people don't even exist. They want to make sure they can't feed themselves. They can't pay their rents. They are not allowed in normal society. Erasing your entire identity. Genociding of trans people. That's what their end goal is, folks. Another example of this, last one on Trash World. Federal appeals court reinstates Tennessee's drag ban. Of all the things they could be focusing their time on, passing bills on, trying to help people over, this is what they're doing, folks. Making it illegal for trans people or for drag queens, not even about trans people, drag queens, to have drag events. How is this not a direct violation of the First Amendment? How is banning things making you any freer, conservatives? So much for free speech absolutism, but nope. This law should never have been on the books. It should have been overturned, but appeals court reinstated it, folks. So you know what to do. All of you performers in Tennessee, every single one of you should be performing in drag from now on. Every cis, straight, country singer, every performer, stick it to them. Make them arrest you. Prove that what they're actually doing is trying to make illegal laws against gay people, because that's the only people it's going to actually be enforced against. Be heroes. Now's your chance. Entertainers, we support you, and that is my trash world for this evening. Trans genocide has been happening since 1930. Yes, it has. YouTube does not give a shit. YouTube is another one of these corporations that pay lip service to LGBTQ+, but don't actually believe in it. All these trillion-dollar corporations, every single one of them is conservative, is right-wing, because money is all they fucking care about. Hobby Lobby finances anti-gay stuff. Yes, they do. Fuck John Deere. Yep. I mean, I ain't got a reason to buy a tractor, but I ain't buying a fucking John Deere tractor if I did have a fucking reason. Yeah, we got to talk about Lou Dobbs in the Beyond Parody section. He's coming up. Assault rifle bans, no self-reflection, and Trump almost dying. Yep, none of that's going to happen. Knew a person who did drag was the most chill person I knew and never once tried to groom me. Of course not. Plus, like, Drag Queen Story Hour is so unbelievably chaperoned. Parents, people all over the fucking place. Cameras. It's the last place on earth you'd actually be a groom somebody. Unlike, church, which they continuously do it all the fucking time, which we're going to cover also coming up in the religious bullshit section. But for now, it's time to raise your power fist. Got a short one tonight, so don't bail out. Don't bail out. No violence, no dead bodies. But it's time to free Palestine, y'all. Help me do it. We can do it together. So starting us off, apparently it's kicking off, folks. This was the U.S. Embassy in Tel Aviv. A drone flew 2,000 kilometers from Yemen past all of Israeli defenses, the Royal Navy, the U.S. Navy, and more. And it struck the embassy. Yeah. Yep. Shit's getting real, y'all. World War III. We are now at the find out stage of fuck around and find out for Israel. And yes, here's the Tel Aviv airport tonight, folks. All trying to bail out. It's great to have the freedom to flee when you feel scared and under threat, isn't it? Yeah. You deprive the Palestinian people of having those rights. They can't go anywhere. You feel fine about bombing them, but you can leave. And it seems like you guys have plenty of places to go to feel safe, right? They keep telling us. Joe Biden keeps telling us. They wouldn't be safe anywhere on the planet if it wasn't for Israel, but surely they feel safe because they're bailing the fuck out. Curious. Meanwhile, imagine being this big of a psycho. I chose combat because I wanted a meaningful service. Also, the IDF makes it look good on Instagram. Yeah, it looks great on job applications that I murder children. So this is why when they get eliminated, when they get deleted belly up, I cheer, folks. They're terrorists. They're psychos. They joined the murder camp in order to commit genocide because it looks good on their fucking resume. Because it looks good on their school applications. Whatever fucking happens to you happens, bitch. And here how it is in America, folks. This woman is wearing a Palestinian flag. I thought this was America, but no, can't have that without getting harassed.
Get away from me.
Stupid whore flying that garbage in our country. They're fucking terrorists, you stupid fucking bitch. Stupid fucking whore.
Yeah, another cringy boomer wearing an American flag shirt. Angry that someone dare use their First Amendment free speech rights to advocate for not murdering children in masks. We're America. We murder all the children we want to. That's all we fucking do. That's our favorite pastime, murdering brown children. I dare you, whore, not to want a genocide in our tax dollars. Good God, we're such a trash planet. Guess who you voted for? 100%. We already know. Meanwhile, I present you the Zionist playbook. Here's Cole Pink confronting another one of these congressional people. And they literally are such cult members. All they can do is repeat these same talking points over and over and over again. The pro-Israel brainworms have completely taken over. The mind virus. Like a Borg member.
it concern you, all the children that are dying by the bombs?
It concerns me of all the hostages that are in Gaza that were captured and were taken by Hamas and are suffering and being tortured.
If you care anything about that, you want the bombing to stop immediately because that's the best way to get them back. But you don't actually give a shit any way about that. Period.
Hamas went in, stole people, killed people, threw babies into people into ovens.
We agree with you that we would like to see all those hostages released, sir. How would you go about it other than
I would tell the Palestinians that they should just release them, and there would be no war. October 7th, October 6th.
Yeah, I'm just going to tell the children of Palestine, just release the hostages that you don't have. I mean, sure, it's Hamas, people that you have nothing to do with, people that were voted into power before you were even fucking born. You're just trying to live and survive and find a glass of water to drink, but you should magically pull the hostages out of your ass and maybe we wouldn't kill you.
6th, there was no war. October 7th, there was no war until Hamas came in and started a war.
Do you believe in collective punishment?
Sir, ma'am, there was no war on October 6th.
There was an oppression of Palestinian
There
people.
was no war on October 6th. There was no wars under President Donald J. Trump, and there was no wars on October 6th.
Israel that's keeping the food from coming in.
It's Hamas who is hijacking all of the trucks that are coming in.
Lies. We've seen the footage over and over and over again of the Israelis dumping all the A's out, blocking the trucks, slashing the fucking tires, the children of light, the Israeli children, dancing on the aid as they dump it in the middle of the fucking road.
The crossings, and Israel is letting them come in, and it is Hamas who's stealing everything.
Any of the humanitarian aid organizations or the UN.
Are you concerned about the thousands and tens of thousands Palestinian hostages in Israel?
I am, that are being held hostage by Hamas. It's horrible.
Yep, deflect.
Been hostage before October 7th.
Being held by Hamas in Gaza. It's horrible.
He's talking about the hostages in Israel, the Palestinians, tens of thousands of children, women being held without trial, without charges, without anything.
They don't care about that.
Raped,
Gonna pretend like it's not even happening to gaslight you.
in your prisons. Address that, please.
Which is horrible that they're being held against their wills. 2 million in Gaza, Palestinians being held against their will by Hamas. It's a horrible thing.
So if there's 2 million Palestinians being held against their will, then how can you say that they need to release the hostages? Your own rhetoric doesn't track.
That Hamas is torturing their own people and not letting food get to their own people. It's a horrible thing.
But that's all a lie.
You're lying.
It's a lie. Then you guys should all go there and see what happens. But you guys.
I've been there 11 times. I've been there 11 times.
Really?
I have family and friends that the people in Israel have killed, maimed, and murdered over the years.
Under Donald J. Trump, there will be peace, and there will not be war. There was never war under Donald J. Trump.
There was never war, except for all the wars we were involved in. Literally, we were in the Afghanistan war. He increased drone strike about 400%, tried to start a war with Iran by murdering the guy that was basically their vice president, tore up the nuclear treaty we had with Iran. Just, it doesn't fucking matter, I guess. They don't actually care. They know the vast majority of people that listen to them don't know what the fuck's going on and won't actually look it up, so they can lie. Meanwhile, this guy at Disneyland apparently got kicked out because he had a Palestinian flag on his shirt.
Here. Where did you put it?
If you're recording, please back over with the phone. We're not recording.
Stand back now.
Okay.
I
just want to see what you guys
are. Stay on the other side.
No, we're now I gotta back up.
You gotta stay on that side.
Okay,
right?
I want to see why you guys are not letting me in the park. You said because my shirt says Free Palestine, they're not letting me in the park.
Yep. They don't want any anti-genociders at Disneyland, genociders, so don't go. That's what I suggest. Don't fucking go there. I guarantee if somebody had a Israeli flag on their shirt, or Zionism rocks or something like that, they would have no fucking problem with it whatsoever. But I dare you be against the murder of children. Can't have that. Meanwhile, somebody sent me this clip, apparently from the show Drawn Together, that aged extremely well, folks. This is pretty funny and cutting edge. It's surprising it was allowed on the air, even though it was probably Comedy Central or whatever. Anyway, here we go.
Yeah, you don't talk much, do you, Israel?
Israel talks when Israel has something to say.
I'm just trying to pass the time, man. Listen, I know you're a robot, but don't you have feelings? I mean, isn't it hard to destroy innocent people that have never wronged you?
Everyone's wrong, Israel!
Really? Wow. If that's the way you feel, maybe we'd all be better off if you didn't exist.
Israel has every right to exist!
Okay, dude, relax. Don't get so defensive.
Israel need rest.
Here? This is where you want to rest? This is the single most dangerous place you could be situated. There are so many other places you could be, Israel. It would be safer and would cause less problems. Why? Here.
Israel shouldn't have to leave. Everyone else should leave. They're the ones who are stupid.
Boy, Israel, you are a handful. Yeah, you don't talk.
God told them it was okay for them to be there in the middle of all that traffic. Everybody else is wrong. Pretty good. And one more. Good news, folks. The United Nations has called for an immediate end to the illegal occupation of the West Bank and Palestine. Fuck yeah.
Recent developments are driving a stake through the heart of any prospect for a two-state solution. The geography of the occupied West Bank is steadily being altered through Israeli administrative and legal steps. The seizure of large land parcels in strategic areas and changes to planning, land management, and governance are expected to significantly accelerate settlement expansion. We must change course. All settlement activity must cease immediately. Israeli settlements are a flagrant violation of international law and a key obstacle to peace.
So hell yeah, maybe we're making some headwind, folks. Maybe we're getting things done by putting pressure on them, by putting the spotlight. Maybe if we keep pushing, eventually we will free Palestine. And all right, that's my Free Palestine section for tonight. It is awesome. Pretty good. Happy to hear some good news for a change. Love the symbolism, but it will be ignored. Yes, I know it will, but still at the same time, got to do something. Better than doing nothing, right? This whole thing with Yemen, they apparently are going to start attacking the settlements, quote unquote, the illegal land grabs. So people that are illegally settling there might want to get the fuck out. Not that I wish anybody any ill will, mind you, but whatever happens, happens, motherfuckers. And all right, move right along, folks. Gonna do a religious bullshit. Let's go ahead and do that. Religious bullshit, religious bullshit, religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. Everybody sing, it's time for religious bullshit. Prepare your shock fakes, folks. Yep, they still raping kids. It's been 2 days since my last show, so there's 2 new rapists to report. Has to be one every single day. North Carolina pastor indicted on 19 child sex charges. A pastor of Brunswick County Church faces multiple counts in a child sexual offense case. So 4 victims, including one who has since deceased, have come forward. Jason Smith, assistant district attorney, represented the state in the case in Friday's first appearance, said the alleged abuse occurred between 1995 and 2019 across multiple counties, raping kids for a long time all over the place. And then this sheriff's deputy, preacher / foster parent Joshua Wells has been arrested for child sex crimes, 2nd-degree sexual abuse of a minor. So double whammy, both a cop and a preacher. Keep your kids far, far away from that type of person. And then, did you guys hear about this story? I guess this is Tizzy, right? I'm just going to let Tizzy tell it, I think. Here we go. Tizzy did such a good video. There's no reason for me to even talk about it.
So there's a video that recently started going viral on Twitter, at least among the right. Several people sent it to me. It's a guy who's recording inside of a subway because he said they're refusing to give him service because he's wearing a Christian shirt.
Are you refusing to serve customers? Right. She's refusing to serve us.
She just said she's refusing to serve.
They're such liars. So they're going into the subway on purpose, wearing these shirts that they know are going to get them kicked out. We're going to show you what the shirts say in a minute. But filming it, not showing what the shirts say to create outrage, which they did. They got millions of views on this. This is how they operate. They specifically recorded this in order to create outrage, to farm engagement. I thought lying was one of the 10 commandments, but nope. Christians, as immoral as you could possibly fucking get.
Serve us. What are you talking about? This girl right here just said she's refusing to serve us.
So we have to go somewhere else?
I want her to say it again.
I just...
I'm refusing your service.
Okay. And this is Subway where?
Why are you refusing service?
That is a personal matter.
Because of my t-shirt? Because of my t-shirt?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sure Subway Corporal would love to hear that.
You heard it, refuse service, because he's simply wearing a Christian shirt. It was shared on Twitter by Lexit Movement, who wrote, leftist Karen refuses to serve Christian for wearing a Christian shirt, then included the location's phone number and said, we can't refuse service to Alphabet Mafia, but they can refuse us. It's got about 140K views on that.
Oppression Olympics, they're always the victim. It's so tough being a Christian in our society.
But it was quickly picked up by other right-wing accounts like Ian here, who said leftists refusing to serve Christian customers must be another day that ends in Y, because that's happening all the time. People are like, are you Christian? Not serving you, right? Or Paul here, who wrote, worker at Subway just refused to serve a man because he's wearing a Christian shirt. Unacceptable. And his post has over 3.3 million views. And the comment section on all of those posts are horrific. They want blood. So I saw this and I asked, what did your shirt say, bro? Did it say Jesus saves? Jesus loves you? For he gave his only begotten son, that whomsoever believeth in him. And she was like, no sub for you. Is that what happened? I started to do some digging, but that Donish guy had started digging first. And he found the people who posted this video. And these guys proudly took a picture in front of the subway in their very Christian shirts. Let's take a look at them, shall we? We've got abortion is... We've got homo, followed by sex is sin, repent or person on fire, and then last but not least, Planned Parenthood, babies, and grapes women. These are the Christian.
Classy, so obviously trying to get kicked out on purpose so they can engagement farm.
Christian shirts that got them kicked out. She didn't like them because they're Christian.
Typical Christian dishonesty. And of course, the guy that did this makes videos like this all the time, where he goes in and tries to piss people off on purpose so he can get booted out and play the victim. But he'll make tons of money doing it, folks. He'll be rewarded for it, because that's how the game is played. Meanwhile, cringe alert for those successful to cringe-induced injuries. Some people going to claim this is a cult. I just baptized myself in MAGA. Trump saved me. And you know, he's definitely a serious person, because he's wearing his hat underwater when he briefly drowns himself in his own bathtub. He filmed this himself, folks, and uploaded it. A lot of try-hard tattoos also, in my opinion. All goes with the entire package. Just yikes. You guys are so weird. And one more. I apologize in advance, folks. But this creeped me out to the very core of my being, and it is time for you also to be incredibly fucking creeped out. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Fat Baby.
Oh, hi. We're going to learn all about some Bible stories and learn how to grow up in Jesus. Yup. Do you know why they call me Jelly Bean? Because I love jelly beans all the time. My mommy says, Jelly Bean, if you eat jelly beans all the time, you could be a fat baby. We need to eat the right kind of food so we'll grow and get big and strong. And you know what else? We need to read the Bible and pray every day so we can grow up in Jesus, so we won't be fat babies. There's some adults today that are fat babies. Yep. They're saved and they know it, but they're not telling others about Jesus, and they don't read their Bible and pray every day. I know. Listen to this song. It's called Fat Baby. I know a man, maybe you know him too. You never can tell, it might even just a fat.
Amy Schumer looks great. Good God, what was that? Christians, no. All of my hell, no forever. Good goddamn, y'all. That is my religious bullshit. I know. It's torture. I saw it, so you had to as well. I am cruel. Yeah, what the fuck? I know. I'm sorry. Is that Amy Schumer? It's not, but it does look like Amy Schumer. Like a better looking, thinner Amy Schumer. Mute this, marriage bleeding. Nope. You must suffer. You must be punished. That's what you get for tuning into the world's greatest show. Little love-hate relationship. Holy fucking shit. Yes, I know. I did. It stopped eventually when I was good and ready for it to stop. Get ready for the pain train. And, this is what left us watch all day. Yep, that's why we are the way we are. Breaks our brain. And, all right, folks, get your super chats in. Let's get the heroes. Should go down to the... Nope. Where the fuck? Okay, heroes got to go down beneath the palette cleanser. Let's do it right before the palette cleanser. That makes sense. All right, for now, let's do a what the fuck / Beyond parody. It goes like, what's the Beyond parody? Did you guys hear about the Kentucky motel that had to pay $2 million to a guest's family after he turned on the shower and then was murdered by 150-degree shower water? Yikes! Not a good way to go. Anyway, apparently he was 76 years old, and he's like, I really need a shower. Next thing you know, dead. He died. And so the only family he had was like a niece, and she's like, I'm about to get paid, y'all. And she got paid $2 million. So I guess the moral of the story is, if you're in a shower at a hotel, turn the water on before you get in. Least you be burned to death by 150-degree water. Seems bad. Next up, did you guys see this footage? Girlfriend begs her boyfriend to stop and let her and her baby out of the car during a high-speed police chase on TV. This is kind of a wild footage, y'all. This is a high drama. Also pretty interesting to watch the whole thing. Luckily, this idiot filming the whole thing while he does it. Let's have a look. Dayan!
Bro, my baby is in here, bro.
It's in there.
Bro, Dayan, just pull over.
I
let us out, bro.
Fuck, cause these bitch-ass snooping niggas, cuz.
Bro, just let us out, bro. Let us out.
Bro, I'm not even supposed to be in this shit right now.
But you are.
Let us out, Dayan.
Dayan,
let us out, bro.
Dayan. Bro,
it's over with.
Dayan,
clearly not. It's not over with.
Oh, stop this.
Bro, no, I'm not relaxing.
Relax.
You got my baby in the car. They got guns pointed to the car. They about to hit the car, bro. You're not thinking about your baby right now. You finna get our baby too, bro.
They gonna smoke me.
You already did it the first time, bro. Don't do this shit again, bro.
Bro, I love y'all. I'm never gonna see y'all again.
Bro, we love you more, bro. You is gonna see us again, but you gotta pull over, bro. You have to, bro. Pull over with your hands in the air, Dayan.
Bro, it's over with.
Bro, Dayan, pull over.
The fuck?
Bro, Dayan, pull over, Dayan. Bro, you don't give a shit about your baby, bro.
I do. I love both of y'all.
Then pull the fuck over,
what the
bro.
Fuck you think I live for?
Bro, you finna get us fucking killed, bro. They got guns pointed to the car, bro. Bro, oh my God, Dayan, you can't be fucking serious right now, bro. Pull over, let us out.
For some shit that
bro,
I didn't
let us out. Don't fucking matter who the fuck did it. Let me the fuck out with my fucking baby. I'm not finna keep telling you, bro. Pull the fuck over and run. That's your best fucking bet, bro. You not finna put my baby in danger. I'm sorry, I love you, but you not finna do that shit, bro. I don't care.
Give me another bottle of water.
Bro, it ain't no fucking water.
It's in the bag. I put 2.
Bro, get out, bro.
The fuck?
Bro,
I promise I'm not gonna do nothing but you on.
Bro, yeah, look at what
what the fuck you doing? You talking about you not gonna put us in danger? The last thing you doing should be on fucking live. The fuck? And you sit here on live like this shit is a fucking game to you, bro. My fucking baby's in danger.
City, the pursuit finally came to an end. We have just learned from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department the man arrested and the woman that was inside of the car are boyfriend and girlfriend.
No shit.
And the baby you see right there, that is their baby girl. That is their child. The woman was cuffed as well while a deputy tried to comfort that crying baby, and the man was eventually taken away. Now,
she's still going to stay with him, though, folks. But I love him. Don't give a shit about you or your baby. Watching City Live yesterday, and this guy was one of the most reckless pursuit suspects I've ever seen. And with the baby in the car, didn't give a shit. Too worried about his clout on Instagram Live. What a piece of garbage. And then on Beyond Parody, folks. Can you imagine giving up your marriage for Donald Trump? Apparently, this is a very common thing that is happening with the most divorced men on the planet. Tyler says, guys, I could really use some love right now. I just let my miserable liberal wife know who I am and how I feel. Pretty sure we're done. Ron, girl. He's not the only one. A lot of people came out of the woodwork to give him some support. Malloy Strickland, my wife left me 3 weeks ago. She has voted Democrat throughout most of our marriage. She was embarrassed by my political views around her friends. I get what you're going through. Yeah, we all get it. We're also losers who couldn't keep a woman because we're too in love with Donald Trump. John M. Cameron says, I'm a January 6er. My first Washington State resident to be sentenced to prison for picketing. My ex emailed me a Dear John breakup letter while I was incarcerated. It's rough. I'll pray for you. Ha ha. It was just the straw that broke the camel's back. Get away from you fucking losers. Sean Ellie says, LOL, wow. We are living the same life, LOL. This happened to me 3 months back, LOL. I couldn't take the narcissistic progressive liberalism any longer, LOL. No joke, LOL. I got your 6, bro. Fist bump, smiley face, LOL. Yeah, so funny. We're all going to be alone forever. We're going to die alone. It's going to be misery from here on out. Fist bump, bros. At least we got each other and the orange goof. We can just sit around and masturbate at the thought of licking his sweaty asshole all day. Meanwhile, folks, I did a disservice in the last show because I did not take more time to make fun of Matt Gaetz. And I'm going to rectify that right now, folks. Holy fucking God, what happened? Everybody was making fun of Matt Gaetz. Too much Botox. Look at this shit.
Inflation has gotten so bad, you can no longer bribe Democrat senators with cash alone. You have to use gold bars just so the bribes hold.
Yeah, what do they use to bribe you? Botox. That's what they used. Unlimited free lifetime Botox for weird ass, creepy, rapey McForehead. And several more. Let's make fun of him. Not done yet, folks. Not done. Well, not that yet. Here we go. More Botox than every drag queen combined.
Under Trump, we prospered. We were richer. Inflation was low. And there were 2 genders.
The same
Under
shit
Biden,
over and over.
Harris, inflation has gotten so bad, you can no longer bribe Democrats.
Just ridiculous. This guy wants to ban drag, folks, believe it or not. This guy is against gender-affirming care. They're so weird. So weird. Experts are calling it one of the most disorienting glow-ups of all time. This is literally him like a couple days ago, folks. And now look at him. Why? Why did you do this to yourself? But just low self-esteem, insecurity. I guess he saw a wrinkle and he's like, I have to destroy my fucking face. Went from looking like Quagmire to Butthead. The transformation is almost complete. Meanwhile, imagine the balls it takes to say this with a straight face while you're wearing the highest heels in the entire room. And watch his voice crack.
They can't even define what a woman is.
Yeah, they can't even define what a woman is, okay? I, for one, know what a woman is, all right? And I'm going to wear my heels and sashay across the room, and we're all together going to kill woke dad, all right? We're going to define what is masculinity because I am the biggest alpha male, and they can't even define what a woman is. What could it be, y'all? I have no idea. I'm about to go fuck some chicks in the vagina right now, though. Trust me. I get all the pussy, guys. All of it. And, then I love this headline, folks. Republican ex-councilwoman known as Lady Trump swindled police charity to fund daughter's wedding. Of course she did. Of course the person named Lady Trump conned people out of money. Who the fuck is surprised? That's like, Bob went out with a woman who calls herself Lady Jeffrey Dahmer, and then he got eaten. Yeah, no shit. No shit. Lady Jeffrey Dahmer ate you. Just like no shit, Lady Trump conned you out of money, idiots. That's like on you at some point, right? That's your fault. If you gave Lady Trump any money, you fucking deserve whatever happened to you. Just saying. And then, this is more Matt Gaetz making fun of Drag Race Regular versus All Stars. Yeah, one season makes the whole difference. It's time to go untucked, y'all. Meanwhile, MAGA, not even once. Matt Gaetz and Kimberly Guilfoyle before and after MAGA. Man, Kimberly was so hot. And then, oh my God! Squidward, what happened to her? Hot, looking good, looking real good. Oh my God, kill him with fire, purge mask, no, all of my no. Hot, hell yeah. How you doing, Kimberly Guilfoyle? I get up and, no, oh God, gross. Anyway, don't know why being part of MAGA wants you to get so much plastic surgery, but seems bad. Meanwhile, this community note is amazing, folks. So you guys remember J.D. Vance wrote an entire book called Hillbilly Elegy where he describes what a piece of shit, lazy drug addict his mom is. Literally, the entire book is about what a drug addicted piece of horse shit his mom is. Anyway, it turns out it's not her fault because she's a conservative. You know who's actually to blame for the fact that his mom is a lazy drug addict? Mexicans, fucking Mexicans made his mom a lazy drug addict. Anyway, here he is doing a campaign ad about it.
Are you a racist?
Yes.
Do you hate Mexicans?
Double.
The media calls us racist for wanting to build Trump's wall.
Uh-huh.
They censor us, but it doesn't change the truth. Joe Biden's open border is killing Ohioans, with more illegal drugs and more Democrat voters pouring into this country. This issue is personal. I nearly lost my mother to the poison coming across our border. No child should grow up an orphan.
No child.
I'm J.
Almost lost my mom because of the Mexicans. Hey, are you racist? Well, for some reason, the media is calling us all racist, which leads me to my next point. The Browns are responsible for the fact that my mom took a lot of drugs. It was a bad mom. It's the Browns that did it, folks. Why would they call me racist for saying this? And I love the community note, folks. J.D. Vance's mother utilized her position as a nurse to steal prescribed medication from her patients. Not because of undocumented immigrants. Why are people calling me racist? It's a fucking mystery. Good God, J.D. Vance. Then, on Beyond Parody, folks. I love this one, folks. Ian Mouse Wrong put out another video, folks. It's like Christmas every time he puts out a video. So if you don't know Am Chong by now, he is a foreign agent that lives in Malaysia, has never stepped foot in America, and literally gets paid by people like Elon Musk to personally pretend like he is an American Asian and is affected by the elections and left-wing politics over here. And the links he will go for this charade are hilarious. Once again, while you're watching this, keep in mind, this man has never stepped foot outside of Malaysia. Never stepped foot in America. So here he is pretending to be an American, doing his best American accent, while he pretends that the issues of America affect him.
The Rubicon has been crossed.
Oh, does it?
Donald Trump was just shot at. It was an attempted assassination.
Was it?
And it was a long time coming.
I know, right?
They've been promising to do this.
By they, I guess he means conservatives, Republicans. They wanted to kill Donald Trump.
They call him the next Hitler. And think about it.
If
you truly believe that a man is Hitler, that he is the second coming of Adolf Hitler, wouldn't you do everything in your power to take him out? And that's precisely what they tried to do tonight.
Also, if you're part of the conservative movement and continuously hear all the time how we should murder pedophiles, how pedophiles get the rope, and then you heard information about how Donald Trump was all over Jeffrey Epstein's flight list and was one of his best friends and was ordering massages from him, you might think, hey, we inspired the Republican shooter to murder this pedophile, but don't blame us for it. And also, I don't know how to dye my roots. You think it would be easy, just fucking apply the dye to the roots, but I am not good enough to do that, folks. I am bad and ugly.
Or today, rather. Because they mean business. They are not bullshitting. They're not fucking around when they say that Donald Trump is Hitler. They truly believe it. These people are fucking delusional. They hate you.
Unlike me, who is pretending to be an American, they are completely delusional. And once again, by they, I mean Republicans, who are the ones who shot Trump.
They want you dead. They want to kill you. The Rubicon has been crossed. Everything has been changed. The calculus is different. It is no longer a matter of rhetoric. It is no longer a matter of talk. This is not a random act of violence. No,
it literally was a random act of violence.
This was a planned attack. This was something that they wanted to do to Donald Trump for a long time.
Who is they? Describe they.
And it won't be the last time. And he won't be the only target that they're going after. They are coming for you.
Well, you'll be safe in Malaysia. I was wrong.
These people want you dead. Everything has changed tonight. Everything has changed today. It is no longer the same. Take it seriously.
So seriously. There's no more serious person than I was wrong. And once again, reader added context. Am Chong is a Malaysian native who is living in Malaysia. He does not present the context of an American citizen as his fake accent is implying. Love it! I know Elon Musk hate that, but it's a thing of beauty. And two more. I've shown this clip before, but it's so good I have to show it again. It's doing the rounds again. What I love about conservatives and MAGA supporters is how impressed they are by their own ignorance. Watch this guy's face as he makes a complete fucking fool of himself, but thinks he's just said something clever and intelligent. Huffing his own farts. The embarrassment is palatable.
No gun-free zones.
Okay, so more guns.
Yep. Can't fight fire with water. You gotta fight fire with fire.
You can't fight fire with water?
Yeah. Depends on what's in the fire.
They specifically do fight fire with water.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a scene from The Office. That's like something that Michael Scott would say and then walk away embarrassed. Just walk away with nothing to say. Just holy shit. I love how he takes the drink after he says the stupid thing. Like, I just killed it. I'm a fucking genius. And last but not least, folks, Lou Dobbs, dead as shit. You guys know who Lou Dobbs is? He is the fake news correspondent. Used to work for Fox News, got fired after he repeatedly spread lies about election interference at Dominion, and then Fox News got sued and had to pay $700 million to Dominion, and so they fired this guy. He was like an even worse Bill O'Reilly somehow. Just wanted to be a dirty tricks correspondent, so did everything he could to suck Trump's dick and spread right-wing bullshit, lies. Anyway, let's remember him in the best way I could think to do so. Here is Lou Dobbs trying to say the country Guadalajara.
The caravan of mostly Central American immigrants is now in the Mexican city of Guadalajara tonight.
Okay, I guess it's a city, not a country, but it's in the Mexican city of what? What is the city called?
The Mexican city of Guadalajara.
What? Yeah, oh, that sounds like something I would pronounce. It's the Mexican city of Guadalajara. So anyway, deleted, belly up. Go towards the darkness, bitch. And all right, that is my what the fuck beyond parody for tonight. Hell yeah, we did it. I think he was on CNN before Fox. Yes, he was. You're right about that. CNN got rid of him and then Fox picked him up. Fuck Lou Dobbs. I can't. He's dead. Not into the necrophilia. He's the OG clown Confederate. Yep, he tried hard. It's all over now, though. And all right, folks, got one hero for you. And so I've not 100% been on board with Jill Stein. Said some what I consider batshit stuff about vaccines and whatnot. Not a fan of that. But I would take her in a fucking heartbeat over either Joe Biden or Donald Trump. No question about it. And here she is doing some queen hero shit.
We will cut the military budget in half and ensure that our dollars are actually used productively.
Thank you.
AIPAC should be required to register as a foreign agent. And that would effectively shut down the inordinate influence that AIPAC has on behalf of the state of Israel. People in Palestine deserve to be heard as well, who are suffering, who are the victims of an incredible genocide that the world is in agreement with right now, that genocide should be shut down. That genocide is violating international law and human rights. And unfortunately, because of the inordinate amount of money, I think it's $100 million that AIPAC is spending in this election, we do not have an adequate discussion and a debate because it's become politically toxic to even speak out about this critical war that is murdering. It's not only some 38,000 people who've been killed, according to the journal The Lancet that just published last week, it's more like 180-some thousand that are actually being killed in this war. And if we have, concerns about a right to life before birth, how about a right to life after birth? And slaughtering innocent. So
Jill Stein is the leader of the Green Party running for president, not going to win. Someone said she's a Russian asset. I'd much rather have a Russian asset than an Israeli one at this point, if that is true.
Innocent children and elders and people right now who should not be the victim of this horrific, absolutely horrific and shameful war. It should be stopped immediately. Joe Biden can do that with a phone call. The reason that Israel respects that call is because Israel is completely dependent on U.S. weapons and U.S. dollars. So Israel has no Iron Dome without continued U.S. support for that Iron Dome. So Israel knows that it is a sitting duck without the support of the United States. And it is actually illegal for the U.S. to provide the weapons and the support to Israel now. It violates three U.S. laws. We cannot send.
All right, Jill, thank you.
Military aid to a country that is interfering with
please, Randall, did you have?
With the delivery of humanitarian
Jill, your 1 minute is up.
To a country that is violating nuclear weapons treaties. So on many.
Jill. Okay, Randall, that's it.
Time, that's it. But yep, she ate, folks. She nailed it. Complete sentences, intelligence, poise, everything that's lacking in the presidential competition so far. But what you gonna do? Has no chance still. So, hopium. At least there's somebody out there saying it. And last but not least, folks, as always, gonna finish you off with a happy ending. Prepare to be cleansed, my children. It's time for some palate cleansers.
Palate cleanser, clear as day. Wash the bitter taste away. Palate cleanser, lift you high. Reaching for the sky.
Palate cleansers! And only one palate cleanser tonight, but it's a cute one. Girl walked off with the wrong daddy. I guess she didn't recognize it, and then she recognizes, oh, you're not my daddy.
Amen. Amen.
Hey man. Hürmete bakacak şimdi.
It's like, what? Who are you? What? My daddy. My daddy. Come back over here, my daddy. Come on. Sorry, daddy. I had the wrong finger. Fix that problem real quick. And all right, folks. Hell yeah, we did it. Another episode of the world's greatest show. If you bail out, please leave comments. If you're watching on the replay, the algorithm loves you leaving comments, so help me out. Hit the like button, hit the bell. Very important. 2 things. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. It really helps. But also share my videos on your social media, your Facebook, your YouTubes, Twitters, wherever. Help me out. I'd appreciate it. But even more importantly, join my Patreon, patreon.com/podcast. Link in the description of the video. Chip in a couple $2 a month and help me stay in business if you like my show. Otherwise, I'll have to go work at Walmart, and we'll all be very sad. Nobody wants me at Walmart, folks. So help me out. I appreciate you. And all right, let's read these super chats. Matt Gaetz' drag joke was fire. Yup. Lots of good memes for Matt Gaetz this week. Had to cover it more. Jason Ashby won socialism. Get your tickets, folks. Thanks, Jason. Kelly Davies, $5. Thanks for the support, Dust Buddies. At least I don't have an ear diaper. I know, right? Face diaper over ear diaper any day. Sup, Dusty? Been late, says Kelly Davies. Had trouble signing in the laptop. I'm sorry. Diagnosed with lymphoma yesterday. Oh, shit. And you are right. Medicine for my boredom. Fuck cancer. Yep, I heard that. I'm sorry to hear that. We're all in this together, though. So if you need, like, some support, plenty of people who have your back in this community, Kelly. And thank you for chipping in. And BBC 10 more for the super chat. Oh, wait, tell the world. Awesome, BBC. Love you, man. The actual United States of America remind me more of Idiocracy. Yes, that's what we were just talking about. That's President Camacho. That's from Idiocracy. Spot on. Kitty party coming up right now in your honor, Maximus. I stand with Cal. Me too. Which Cal are we talking about? And anything pop up? Nope. All right, folks. After parties happen right now. If you don't have your ticket, get your ticket. Available in both the Patreon and also the Dust Buddies. So do that. I'll be back on Monday. I get the weekend off. Hell yeah. Get the weekend off. So cool. But I'll be back on Monday. So be sure to tune in to the world's greatest show. Mark it down your calendar. If you're watching on the replay, be sure to tune in live, because if you're live, you have a chance to win a month's worth of free tickets to the after party. They're giving them out like gangbusters here. So got to show up live, though, to get it. So make plans, folks. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. Don't be late. And all right, I'm doing it, Cat. I'm doing it. Let me play a little wobble on my way out here. All right. Here we go, kitty party. Get it. All right, come on. Come on, assholes. Who wants some? Who wants some? All right, we got Piper, Half Stash, and Baby Yaya. Anybody else want some? Come on. Get it while they get good. Come on. Come on. Come on up here, Miss Precious. Let them see you. Come on. Get up here. Get up here. All right, fuck all y'all. Folks, appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Gonna see you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend out there. I love you. Thank you, Jason Ashby, right at the buzzer. Got in one. Night, everybody. Have a good one. Yes, after party tonight. Always after parties. Get your ticket. Misty is in the other room. Misty is part of the NWO now. She's part of the Outsiders. NWO for life. Jupiter Quakes in dollars. Where are you now? I had to carry the cross. Where are you now? You are the greatest loss. You're a poet and you know it. I don't know what happens after the fire. I'll have to render it out and find out. You guys want to see that? Get a ticket by signing up for my Patreon or for the Dust Buddies. Dust Buddies are down there through the membership button near your chat. And Patreon is on patreon.com/podcast. It's the link in the description of the video. Both will get you a ticket to the after party and all the after parties. There are hundreds of them. Wobble, wobble. 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 Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo. Wobble, wobble. Doo-ba-doo-boo. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do-do-do. Switch over now.